Hello everyone, this is me Aditi and I welcome to you all in this new video. So let's start with this video. Welcome back to another Gypsy Rossel life after lockup recap. We are going to talk about the season final of my show, Life After Lockup. Yes, can you guys believe if it is the season final? So let's get right into it. The episode begins with Gypsy telling us that she walked to Ryan on the phone for the first time in 6 months, but they only talk about business. Okay. The paternity stuff and the birth certificate stuff and nothing else. Now of course she does not mention that she had been texting him and sending him pictures this whole entire time. Slide note, I remember when Gypsy used to have live witch parties. And also she used to watch the parties. She would sit there with Christy and watch the episode as it went live, and she would live stream at the same time and give her own commentary. But I noticed the last 2 episodes that this week and last week, I am not sure about the week before, but she did not do it, and I wonder if it is because she did not want to talk about how she texted Ryan this whole entire time. We see Ken at his house. He does not look happy. He says he misses Aurora. He is really lonely without his daughter home. And he is really pissed off about the whole paternity thing. Like, why won't Ryan and his lawyer accept the paternity test that Ken did, saying that he was the father? Ryan is totally unnecessarily dragging this out, and Ken is super annoyed. Ryan's going to be driving down to do a paternity test because he can't accept the one that we have already done. Even though it's all there, black and white, clear as crystal, and I guess Daniel is a crazy thing. I don't know. He just, it's whatever. You know, it's the fact. It's a fact that, like, we are dragging Aurora through the mud on this when she doesn't need to be. Then we see Gypsy in her student driver car. And oh my god, when they zoomed in on the yellow student driver sticker, I laughed because I actually have that same sticker. I bought it off Amazon for like $5.99, and I slapped it on the back of my car because I am a very anxious driver, as I mentioned before, and I had when I feel like all this pressure from the car behind me, because they are so pissed that I am driving the speed limit and I am not going 90 in a 65 zone, and so it's just really stressed me out. So I got the sticker and I feel a lot better. So I go the sticker and I feel a lot better. But anyway, so remember how Gypsy was going to meet up with Ryan, with Aurora, but then Ken put the kibosh on it. She was like, hello, and he said some stuff with he regrets, and Ken apparently said, if you go, we are done. I am moving to Texas and I am filling for custody of Aurora. I had plans to go with Aurora and meet him Ryan, but Ken had high reservation against it. He gave me an ultimatum that if I was going to meet with Ryan, then our relationship would be in jeopardy, and he said something that he regrets, like saying he would move back to Texas and file for custody of Aurora. So, a good idea. So you have to go. by yourself and submit your own scenes. And so Ryan is pissed off. Okay, he's so mad. I didn't know he was capable of texting all those petty ass texts. We will get into that in just a second, but I have to imagine how sad Gypsy is that she cannot go see Ryan because she has been waiting to see Ryan in person since the divorce hearing. Remember how she damned him? Ryan, do you want to do a face-to-face one last time to get some closer? And he didn't respond, so she texted his personal phone and he didn't respond. So then she called him again and again and again, and when he didn't respond to her, she contacted his mother. So that's how badly she wanted to see him. So when Ken gave her that ultimatum, you are either going to go meet up with Ryan or I am leaving, she must have been so upset. But good on Ken, cause that is so inappropriate. Hell no. There's 1,000, a million percent unnecessary for Gypsy to meet up with Ryan with the baby. No, 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 no. I would have liked to have a moment too. Ourselves to where we could have had this sort of closer moment. I would have liked to see him again so we could end on amicable and positive terms. Can in her interview was like, I understand that I might be coming off harsh, but the paternity test was done by a reputable medical lab. It says 99.99999% that Aurora is mine, so I don't understand why he needs to see Aurora and get this done again. Like he is just not for it. I can tell he loves that badly, so people on social media think that Gypsy might get jealous of Aurora. Just because of how Ken is so loving and adoring of the daughter and so protection over her and he is so affectionate, and those are all the things that Gypsy wants from Ken to her and she is not getting that. Gypsy has to go back to cut off her parents' house because of her parole. And at the point in the episode, she is so fed up with the long distance thing. It's really getting to her. She also realized that Ken is not an affectionate towards her. He's not loved her. He's not giving her words of affirmation or cuddle or hugs or kisses, and she needs that. She is starving for the attention, for that validation from Ken, but I don't know if she is being vocal about it. Is she telling him truly how she feels? Because in that last episode, she said she does not want to burden him with that because she is so afraid that he is going to leave her ass. Like if she demands more, she is afraid that he is going to be tired and he is going to feel like she is too much and he is going to leave her again. It's hard to kind of keep up a relationship whenever you are living in two separate places. And I want cuddle, I want sun girls, I want words of affirmation for Ken. It's like he doesn't think about anything like that. I feel like more distant than ever. Is it gone for you? Or at some point she has to decide which is more important. Ken may not be that person to be super love trap and affectionate. I mean, some people just are not, and you either have to accept it or you got to find someone else who can give you those things that you want. I just don't see Ken as being super affectionate, super lovable, because Ryan was like, damn Gypsy, you look beautiful, damn you look good, my wife is hot, my wife is gorgeous. But Ken is not like that. He's more like, oh yeah, you look nice, oh yeah, I like that dress on you. And Gypsy wants to be adored. She wants to be lusted, infatuated over, and Ken does not do any of that. So after her fight with Ken, she tells Ryan that they can't meet up anymore cause Ken said no, and that Ryan got so pissed. Message from Ryan, and I was shocked. He was like, oh my god, he's crashing out. It was so out of pocket and it was all so inappropriate, but I was just like, whoa, he's losing his marbles. Okay, some of the texts messages said, tell him hi, meet with Aurora, or she stays in Anderson. Okay, And another one said, I don't give a bleep about him or his feelings. He's trying to be a freak. I am just saying I have the trump card right now, so he needs to realize that and accept it. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Rihanna Dunsons, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. What the F is this? No wonder Ken was pissed. He's totally using a child, an innocent baby, as a pawn to manipulate Gypsy and no. I texted Rian and I was like, I can't meet him with I am sorry. This is where we are at with it, and he just kind of blamed on me. She told Rian that she can't talk to him anymore because this is too much. So she actually cut off communication with him. She went to be her lawyer to see if Rian actually had any legal rights, and she was told that he doesn't. Basically, what is going to happen from here on is the court is going to order a paternity test and they are going to do it that way, and Rian refuses to cooperate. So Gypsy explained the whole entire situation to Ken and Christy in the living room. Christy's like, what a duck. I felt like I was in the middle, and I am like, I had you texting me. I had him going on a rant. Girl, I bet you were on a real high right now. Can't bring me down. Oh god, I bet Gypsy was loving this. The fact that Rian was fighting over her, I bet she was foaming at the mouth. I bet she took all the text messages and ran to Ken with them, and she was like, look Ken, Rian is texting me all these things, honey. I need a hug. You need to hug me. You need to hold me. Choose me. You need to protect me. Ken Gypsy says in her interview, I understand why Rian reacted the way he did because he still loves me. He really wants to see me one last time. My good intentions always seems to backfire on me. Like I tried to approach situation with a kind heart and a level of understanding. Rian melts. And he meets with his lawyer and they are like, you need to go and test done. And he like, oh okay. And then one of the other lawyers like, you have been in contact with her. Yes, why? Damn, it's not romantic. No way filtered, but nothing like she still flirts. Well, I mean, she can't help it. I don't like she can help it. You think that's healthy for you? No, it's not. In the next scene, Gypsy and Ken are together. And she has a piece of paper and a pen and she's writing down her bucket list of all the things that she wants to do once her pulse over. And here are some of the things. She wants to move in but can't travel out of the state for one drink at a bar. I'm so excited for no more harassment from people trying to sabotage my parole. I also want to talk about it. Alright. So moving ahead at a bar, I am so excited for no more harassment from people trying to sabotage my parole. I also want to talk about prisoners reform. That's so important to me. I also want to go to Vegas, go to Hawaii and go to Ireland. Okay, have fun, zip zip. In her interview, she says that she and Ken were finally intimate for the first time in a while. Oh, and it brought them so much closer, like she feels a lot better, but she still needs more. They can't just have that thing and everything all dandy. She needs to know that Ken is willing to fight for her in their relationship during all the hard parts. So guys, till now I have told you so many things. Alright, so moving ahead. And then I looked and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. She was like, oh okay. Like she was trying to be so nice, but it was like so funny because like I don't really care that I have a double chin. Like it's a double chin. Okay, it's still whether I want it to be there or not. But anyway, so Valentine's Day is right around the corner. They plan what they are going to do, and this scene they kind of seems to be doing a lot better. Ken seems to be a lot more relaxed, but I just never knew. I don't know if they are putting on a front of it, they are actually for the cameras, like I don't know. My god, it was so funny when they were trying to plan for Valentine's Day at the cafe, and she was like, can you still didn't ask me? And he's like, what didn't I ask you? So he's starting to sweet, and she was like, you didn't ask, yeah? You haven't asked me. Asked you what? If I am going to be your Valentine. Oh, you didn't ask me. Will you be my Valentine this year, Gypsy? Rose? Yes. Okay, then we see Ryan in his car. He is driving to get DNA tested, and you can just tell him that he is so in his Tulu fantasy world. He so badly wanted that baby to be his. He so badly wanted his future to be with Gypsy. She was his future, and he doesn't want to let it go. And getting the DNA test is a final stop. Because once it's proven, then it's not his. There really is not anything keeping Gypsy and Ryan connected anymore. Then see Gypsy and Ken go to an aquarium with Aurora, and then seem super happy. They are spending time as a family. Ken says a lot of nice things about Gypsy. He's like, she's the best mom. I love her. She's my future. I love my family. And then it cuts to Ryan with sad music in the background. He is all by himself. He is at the paternity test center, getting his mouth swabbed. It was really sad. The result come out, and there is a 0% chance that Ryan is a father. Ouch. Ken sees the result and he is like, thank God. Was no longer have to worry about that petty little bitch. And Gypsy's like, oh my god, Ken, don't say that. Okay girl, like you haven't said worse. He knew all along that he was not the father. He just purposely tried to drag her through the mud to pay a little. I am not going to say a word. I am Switzerland and Germany. And she's like, but did you get that, Ken? And he's like, yes, Switzerland, meaning you are neutral. You are not going to go to a war. And this part is so important. Gypsy was like, no, Ken, I am talking about Juliet. When Bella said she is Switzerland, when Edward and Jacob were fighting over her like, I am Bella, she thinks she is Bella Juliet. And that's Ryan and Ken are Edward and Jacob. She is in her own Julu fantasy world where she is Bella, and these two men are fighting over her. Wow! Ding 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 ding. Do you get that reference though? In July, Bella says Switzerland cut. She didn't want to get in between Edward and Jacob. Well, they are not fighting over her anymore because apparently Gypsy cut ties with Brain, and it's her and Ken all the way and forever. Ken looks a lot happier. He looks a lot more relaxed. And then we get a scene of Ken driving by himself to a jewelry store. And I am like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is this dude actually going to propose? He's talking about how this is the right time. He wants to spend the rest of his life with her. And she is a mother of his child, and blah blah blah, and much many more. Oh my god. Moving ahead, that they are not going to renew them for another season, so that's why she got her family vlog up. By the way, did you guys know that she started a family channel? Something that she said that she would never do. She was like, I am never going to have a raw camera because I am protecting her privacy. But I guess apparently because she is blurring her face, that she still feels like she is keeping her end of the promise. So yeah, she has a family channel and she's promoting it every single day on all her socials. On TikTok, Instagram, she posted every single day. Hi, We reached 10,000 subscribers. Okay, we reached 15,000 subscribers. Okay, now we reached 20,000 subscribers, and I don't know how actually bagged it, and now she is posting so many videos. I am going to go on her channel right now. Hold on, Gypsy Rose and Can Magic in the chaos. Oh, they are almost at 20,000 subscribers, and it says welcome to our family vlog. I am Gypsy Rose Planter, mom to our beautiful daughter Aurora alongside my partner Neen. We are navigating the ups and downs of parenthood, love and everyday life, all while living under the spotlight with a TV show based on my life and constant media attention. Thanks for joining us in our journey. This is Gypsy and Can. Magic in the chaos in her heart right now. Can't bring up okay. Okay, so almost 20,000 subscribers, that they are at 19,000. All it becomes down and down, and now she posted 21 videos and she launched this channel 4 days ago and 21 videos already. That's crazy. Our wonderful 3D ultrasound experience product review on some popular brand baby brands 2024 blank hat. Alright, so that's about this.